Didier at Didier Mortgage. Let's talk about student loans. You get a student loan, you have a balance that you owe, but you defer and don't make the payments. So you are graduated from college, you take the summer off, you don't have a job, or you do get a job and you're not making the income. But you say, listen, I don't want to take that responsibility just yet. I'm going to keep putting it off. That adversely affects your credit, because even though you don't make a student loan payment, that interest goes on top of the original balance. So if you're at 100%, pretty soon you could be at 110% of what you owe. Well, we all know that to have the great credit, you want to be at 40% of the high limit. Well, now you're reaching 110% or so. So deferring the payments defers the interest, which goes on top of your student loan balance. So you really want to be careful about that. You want to start making your payments as soon as possible so that you don't go upside down regarding the student loan. The only way to combat that is by having active credit and having the 40% of the high limit on your certain credit cards that you have. Now, I want to talk about another situation, a foreclosure, and I think this is important. I had a lady call me yesterday. Their family left their home 10 years ago. It was a foreclosure. They couldn't take it anymore. They left. They put it behind them. They went to rent. Well, you know, they wanted to put it behind them, and they wouldn't concentrate. They let it go. Even though they got bills from the bank, 10 years later, I'm talking to her, and she said, well, yeah, the bank just took title to the property last year. Let me ask you a question. Can they get an FHA or conventional loan today with 1 year under their belt? The answer is no. They have to put in their time. The banks are not looking at the time from when they got foreclosed on. They're looking at the time frame of when the bank took title to the property. That's very important. So the 9 years that they rented, built up their credit, built up their savings, now they have to continue renting and not able to buy a home under an FHA or conventional loan. Now, we do have the Alt-A programs, which require significantly more money down and a higher rate, but to get the normal loan, minimal down payment, they still have a couple more years to wait. With that, I'd share with you about the student loans and the foreclosure in one clip and to give you some information. I hope I've been helpful, and a wonderful day.